I want you all to close your eyes and think about a time when you've lost an inanimate object, whether it be your phone or your wallet. Think about a time when you've gone to the laundry room with 2 socks and came back with just 1. How did it make you feel? Were you sad or mad? Were you confused? Did you blame yourself? Well, what if I told you that the reason you couldn't find these things is because these things didn't want to be found? What if I told you that the reason these things didn't want to be found is because they hate you and they wanted to make your day just that much more difficult? You may be wondering what in the heck I'm talking about. And well, there's a word for it. The word is resistentialism. Wordsmith.org defines resistentialism as a theory that demonstrates that inanimate objects demonstrate hostile behavior towards us. I know I experience resistentialism almost every single day, whether it's me dropping my phone or tripping over my carpet. And if something popped into your head when I asked you to think of an inanimate object that you've lost, then you've experienced resistentialism too. If you're still lost, you're in luck, because today I'm going to go over more about what exactly resistentialism is and how it came to be. To begin, it's best that we look at resistentialism's roots. Although it hasn't always had a name, the idea has always been around. New York Times talks about Ralph Waldo Emerson and how he talked about the idea in some of his literature. He stated, "Things are in the saddle and ride mankind." What he's saying is that things and humans are in a constant battle, and humans almost always lose. It's also seen in some episodes of our favorite TV shows such as I Love Lucy and The Three Stooges. It's all around us, and it comes in many different shapes and forms. It's not just losing your phone or your wallet or that 1 sock, but it's also the elevator that's taking forever when you're in a rush, or the Wi-Fi that crashes when you need to turn in an assignment in the next 5 minutes. But honestly, I'm just saying a lot of jibber jabber. There's not much, it's all just talk. But wait, it's not just talk. There's actually an experiment that has been done by Clark Trimble. Haggard talks about this experiment, which was conducted in front of the Royal Society in London. In this experiment, Clark Trimble took 400 pieces of rug, toast, and marmalade. He would put the marmalade on the toast, measure them all out, and then would drop them on the rugs. Now, the rugs ranged from extremely expensive rugs to extremely cheap rugs. And in his findings, he found that every time he dropped a piece of toast on the expensive rug, it would land face down. And every time he dropped a piece of toast on an inexpensive rug, the toast would land on the breaded side. Now, there's been a lot of other experiments that have been done to prove resistentialism, but this experiment is what catapulted Paul Jennings into his idea of resistentialism. He was a humorist and coined the term resistentialism in 1948. He was kind of doing it to be funny. It wasn't supposed to be anything serious, but the term actually ended up gaining a lot of attention. Jennings also came up with a motto, which is "Les choses sont contre nous." Now, I'm by no means I can't speak French at all, but what it means is things are against us. Although he did coin the term, he gives credit to everyone, including Pierre Marie Ventry. Synopsis.co says that Pierre Marie Ventry came up with the saying, "Things resist men," and Jennings took this saying, the experiment done by Trimble, and everything else, and put it into his idea of resistentialism. Now, let's recap. Today you have learned the ins and outs of resistentialism, and maybe next time your earbuds go from perfectly straight to a knotted mess, you'll think it's resistentialism. Those earbuds hate me. They knotted themselves. They're trying to make my day worse. Thank you.